It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a Romanian lager to show you from Ursus Brewery. It is Ursus Premium, 5% ABV. Never meant for the UK, this one. That's why I like reviewing these products. I like reviewing these beers because it's all in the wonderful language of Romanian. It's 5% ABV. This brewery's been brewing beer since 1878. About the same age as this building I'm standing here, this terraced house. The massive industrial revolution that happened around that time with energy, with coal, with steel. It meant that people needed housing and it meant that people needed beer. So if you notice, a lot of housing, a lot of terraced housing in the UK was built around that time. A lot of breweries kind of started around that time. I believe Brains Brewery were another brewery that demand for beer was there. So the brewery grew in Wales into a big brewery. Big fan of the Industrial Revolution. Really gets me. It's really big interest for me. I'm going to be pairing it with some Crunchips X-Cut Kebab crisps. Kebab crisps. Let's get this beer out then into a glass and see what we get. Oh, so this beer then has been produced for the working man. This is going to be a light lager with lots of carbonation and a nice big foamy white head. This is the beer that's been brewed when you finish your shift in the motor vehicle garage or the construction site in Romania. Maybe the coal, the steel works, building cars. Of course, they build a Dacia in Romania, don't they? You know, you finish your shift and you just want a nice cold one, just to finish. Just to wrap up your day, you know. So this one's got a 3-finger white head. Lots of carbonation rolling up the middle of the glass. Straw coloured, very clear. Looks very nice. Let's get the aroma on this one. I'm not expecting too much. It's just got that kind of general, if you were in Turkey, Efes would smell like this. If you were in Malta, Sisk would smell like this. If you were in Spain, San Miguel would smell like this. It's that generic light lager recipe that kind of, it's almost just like a secret recipe that got out and now kind of all of the big breweries around the world are brewing it. This could smell like Budweiser. American Budweiser, not Czech Budweiser. Czech Budweiser's blooming good. A little bit of lemon, a little bit of sweet malt. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. I mean, first and foremost, it's very refreshing. That is the ultimate goal of this beer, is to be very refreshing. It's crisp. It's quite lovely, actually. You're getting light, crispy malt flavours coming through. Very light, very drinkable. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. And then you get this kind of lovely, slightly peppery, lemon, bitter finish to it. But this is the type of beer you drink You drink 4 or 5 cans of this, wouldn't you, on a Friday night? I'm sure many do. It's got that. Now in Poland, I think in Poland they have the #1 selling beer in Poland. It's a green can. That's got a big animal on the front. That might be a beer too, you know. But it's always like a show of strength. Like, you're a steel worker, you're a car mechanic, you're a coal miner. You know, you're strong people, you're strong you're out there grafting all day. You know, earning your living, and you get that kind of sense here. They put that beer on the can, haven't they? That strong sense, that kind of strong mentality, that strong backbone. That's the reason why it's there. That's the reason why that beer is on the can. It's a show of strength. It's a show of, you know, I've got a great big steel RSJ on my shoulder that's still boiling hot. It's just come out the hot steel press, you know, and I've got it on my shoulder. I'm walking down the blooming factory blooming floor with it, you know. It's your Fred Dibners, innit, of the world, covered in oil and having a pint of Tetleys. A generation that sadly, especially in the UK, a generation that's sadly kind of going away now. Even the pigeon agrees. But it's okay. I mean, if I was sitting in a nice Romanian park, a nice Romanian beer garden, maybe Ursus have got a fantastic brewery tap there where you can go and enjoy the beer at the brewery. You know, on a nice hot Romanian day, I bet this goes down rather nicely. Well, we're going to pair it with some kebab crisps. Why not? So Lorenz are a German/Polish crisp company. They make the crunch chips, very famous throughout Europe. X-cut kebab, 140 grams of crisps. They were about £2 a bag. And this is another product that's not really meant for the UK. There's a little bit of English on the back of the bag here, but most of it's in the wonderful language of Poland. So we'll talk about that in a moment, because I was going to talk about the beer not meant to be in the UK, wasn't I? But let's have a look at the crisp first. Kebab crisps. Ridge cut, potato-like crisps. One thing I will say is they put the crunch chips in these big bags, and they haven't even half filled this bag. I've had one handful of crisps. It's not going to make much of a difference. They haven't even half filled the bag. Bit naughty, innit? Does it taste like kebab? Well, you get the wonderful potato flavour, lots of salt and pepper, and a bit of paprika. And they're kind of trying to wing it. They're trying to kind of sell it off as a kebab crisp. There's some chicken meat powder here. Salt and pepper, garlic, and paprika and cumin. And that's it, really. These could be a paprika crisp with some salt and vinegar on them. Salt and pepper, sorry. So the beer and the crisps were never meant to make it to the UK. I love these European shops you go to, where lots of fresh ingredients in them. You know, your Polish shops. I call them European shops. You can buy all sorts in there. But they're pretty cool places because you buy stuff which you normally can't buy. You know, like a Romanian lager and a pack of kebab crisps from Poland. Fantastic. I love the variety of life, the spice of life. The beer, quite like this. Unoffensive, easy drinking lager beer from Romania. I wasn't expecting a great deal. I was expecting a normal pale lager, and that's exactly what I got. I like that enough to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. And the kebab crisps, yeah, they're a bit flaky. They're a bit kind of like they could be paprika crisps. They're also a 7 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.